When we think of Scandinavian countries, Icelandic area, we think of beautiful fjords, incredible waterfall,
tall blondes,
good-looking people.
I would swear that was the next thing I was going to say.
Honestly, I was talking about the men.
Oh,
I was not. I swear to God,
I almost said
6'5".
I almost said big-breasted blondes, but
well, you could still be talking about the men.
Yeah.
I could still be talking about them. They do a lot of impeccable.
Impeccable.
But you also think, sadly, of whaling, right? And we all know that those Scandinavian countries love themselves a little whale meat, and they've been doing it for as long as we can kind of recall. And there's a bit of news on that.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, Icelandic fisheries minister has suspended fin whaling for the current season, and starting in 2024, no new licenses will be issued, which means that's the end of whaling in Iceland, which is massive.
That's huge.
Of fin whales.
Of fin whales. Yes, sorry, I should have mentioned that. Of fin whales specifically. So for those that don't know, fin whales are the second largest whale in the world next to the blue whale. Amazing animals, and I'm sure this is why they've done this in Iceland. They're next to the blue whale, they're probably the whale for whale watching, right? Like, because if you want to see a whale, you want to see a big whale.
Right.
Gray whales in Mexico are amazing, blah, 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 but you want to see a big whale.
For sure.
And fin whales are a big whale, and Iceland has crazy tourism nowadays, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure,
it's
it's the happiest place in the world,
Big hot
according
spot.
to the index.
We're going to be a little sadder when they don't get to eat their fin whales.
Well, everybody else will be happy.
I'll be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think most Icelandic people are sort of against whaling now. I think especially younger generations, right?
Probably, yeah.
Sure.
But dude, a fin whale, I was shocked when I saw my first fin whale. And it was actually helicopter footage when Peter and I were working on Whale Wars. I think it was in the first season. The Japanese whaling fleet killed a fin whale. And we were used to seeing humpback whales coming up the slipway onto the ship. Sure. And I saw a fin whale. I was like, "What? That looks like a blue whale."
They're
massive.
Massive. Yeah.
Crazy.
So,
super fast, too. Fastest whale in the ocean.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy for being the second biggest, too.
Nuts. Yeah, they're amazing creatures. But if you think about the fact, I mean, last year alone, Iceland killed 150-ish fin whales.
148.
Well, yeah, 148.
Crazy.
Yeah, and they're a vulnerable species, and anytime something's listed as vulnerable, it means it's vulnerable, headed towards extinction.
Yeah.
And so this is great, and it could influence Norway and Japan and some of the other whaling nations over time. So it's not like the say-all, end-all, but it's a great step in the right direction.
Absolutely, dude.
They're going to be, I'll tell you where it's going to piss people off is Greenland. Because there's a lot, you eat a lot of fin whale meat.
Oh,
in
really?
Greenland. Like most of the whale meat you eat there is fin whale, and then like narwhal is like the delicacy. But I think a lot of the fin whale meat that they eat in Greenland comes from the Icelandic fisheries.
I can't imagine narwhal being a delicacy. Like, that blows my mind. Narwhal is the delicacy. Like, one of the most incredible, like, unicorn animals is an edible delicacy.
Legit,